Hey everybody, it's Milton, man on a mission. Hope everybody's having a great day. I wanted to come and talk to you briefly for a second. I had a few things on my mind. Had a lot of things to talk about the economy, but I want to shift a little bit because something else came up. Recently I shared my story about being fired right before Thanksgiving. And it just made me think about careers and paths that we take in order to do the things that we want to do as far as our careers are concerned. So we have to realize, though, sometimes with careers, they may not be the career that we really need, or it may not be the direction that we need to go in. So it can be seen as a career trap, putting us into things and in places that we really don't need to be in, because those places are really not benefiting us in the way that we need them to benefit us. Sometimes we can get stuck. We can get caught in situations where we can't excel, we can't build our skills, we can't do better. So it can be seen as a career trap. So I want to talk briefly, real quick, about escaping the career trap. So I've had 35 plus years in the market, working for various types of organizations, from Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, even little simple small nonprofits. So I've done a lot of work in these 35 plus years where I put myself into an organization and tried to develop skills once I was in there. And that can be hard sometimes, because where you are and where they are may be two totally different places. And you have to decide, is this beneficial for me, or is this going to work for me? Or do I need to exit as soon as I can? And sometimes we get in there, we get so comfortable, we make the money, we meet the people, and we're like, okay, I'm going to be okay with it. But deep down inside, it's really not fulfilling. It's really holding us back from our true potential. So we got to figure out ways, how do we escape this career trap? Because most companies, if they get a good employee, if they get someone they know can do the job, can do it thoroughly, doesn't complain, will show up on time, they're going to be happy with that. They're not going to motivate you to excel. They're not going to motivate you to go seek new adventures, because they want you there in their company because they see how great you are. But is that fair to you? I don't think it is. You may think so. And then it all depends how you look at it. You may look at it like, well, it is taking care of my needs. It's feeding my family. It's helping me to stay stable. It's paying all my bills. I get to take a vacation every now and then. But how's that doing for your mental state and your emotional state? That's something you really have to think about. So we need to figure out how to escape the career trap. So I want to share with you just a few things that I think are very important when we talk about escaping the career trap. Now I wrote them down so I don't forget them. So I'm going to read one of them to you, then we'll talk about it. So the first one is, you've got to understand, you've got to identify what is the trap. You got to identify what is the trap. Are you getting caught up and thinking that you're where you need to be? Are you getting caught up in being confident that everything is going so well, so nothing needs to change? Are you caught up in the distractions that are keeping you from focusing on the things that you really need to be doing? Have you got so entangled in the business of that organization that you can no longer see the vision and the goals that you have for yourself? You have to identify what is the trap that you have fallen in. And don't be in that trap so long where it's 15 years later and you're like, wow, I'm still here doing the same job that I've been doing 15 years because I fell into a trap and didn't allow myself to get a way out. So first thing you need to do, identify what is the trap that I am in. What is it? Think carefully about it. Think about it. Look around. You may not see it just by looking, but if you take a moment to step back, observe, look at all the dynamics and everything that's going on around, you will see the trap that you're in, and then you have to figure out what to do from there. So the second thing is, develop new skills. You can do something for so long that you forget the importance of improving and growing yourself. You forget that you need to always better yourself, to do things that help you. Go to workshops, go to seminars, go to trainings, take a trip to go somewhere to study under somebody. You have to do things to help develop your skills. You can be in a trap for so long that you become stagnant, because you become so good at the job that you're doing that you forget that this may not be the place you need to be in. You're very good at it. Like me, I was a program manager, very good at the job, and I almost lost sight of what my true calling was. And I'm a coach, I'm a teacher, I'm a motivator. And I didn't take time to start developing and learning new skills until later as I became employed. I started taking more classes online. I started doing more workshops, more seminars, things to help develop my new skills, which really proved to be great because once I was fired in November, I had new skills that I've obtained to go out and pursue work in the fields that I wanted to pursue them in. Not something someone else had for me. I was able to follow the paths that I wanted to do now because I took the time to identify the new skills that I needed in order to become successful. The third thing is networking. We all know the importance of networking. Now, for me, networking will be totally different because I'm not networking anymore to get back into an organization. I'm networking now for clients, for people that I can specifically work for to give them the skills and the knowledge that I have. Now, for some person who's working in an organization who just wants to stay in that industry or to continue to work with somebody, your networking will be totally different. You'll be networking to build those relationships to get into the organization, to learn more about their mission, their values, and their goals so that you could ease yourself into that with your new skills so that you can be an asset to them. So remember the importance of networking. It's done in so many different ways. Don't be afraid to tell people about yourself. That's networking. Networking is really a time to brag on yourself if you really want to know the truth. Resumes are bragging points, and networking is also bragging points. You have to be able to talk about yourself, to tell people about you so that they can say, I really like that you're able to do X, Y, Z. You may be a perfect fit for what we're trying to do. So never be ashamed to network and talk to people. And the final thing is redefine what success looks like to you. Redefine what success looks like to you, because we go into an environment and we think we're doing such a great job and we're successful. We're so happy. We're the program manager, we're the operation manager. We're truly happy and we don't feel like we need anything else. So that's success. But deep down again, you're caught in the trap. You're caught into somebody else's trap and you've lost sight of what success looks like to you. Now for me, it's going to be different than the next person. And for you, it's going to be different to the next person. So define, what does success look like to you? Is it working a 9-to-5? Is it working part-time? Is it working for yourself? Is it being part of a nonprofit organization? What does that look like to you? That's what you yourself have to define. I can't define that for you. You can't define it for me. I know for me now, success for me is not working for somebody else. Success is me working for myself, doing the things that I've been gifted and able to do to share with others, to help people to grow and help people to learn, to make them better. That's what success looks like to me in the workplace. So you have to define what that looks like for you so you can be able to go out and do that. So I wanted to come share real quick about, not getting caught up in the career trap. It's so easy to do. Get so comfortable, we get happy. We feel like everything is going good, but deep down inside, there's a yearning that says, it's not quite it. You've gotten caught up in something that you really don't need to be caught up in. Sometimes we go into places and we stay too long. Identify the trap. What are the distractions? What are the things that are keeping you stuck where you are? Identify the trap so that you can begin doing the things that you need to do. And the second thing was develop new skills. What are the skills that you need to build on? The skills that you really want to develop deep within yourself, and build those out. Go to workshops, go to training, take classes, network, mentor, find a coach, find someone to help you build out those skills. And the third thing was networking. We all have to network. Regardless of what we do, we network daily, whether we know it or not. You meet so many people that are doing so many different things and wonderful things. You just saying, hey, here, take my card. I'd like to learn more about your business. That's networking. Okay, you shared information with them and they shared information with you. Following up on that is key. So begin networking to help you to escape the trap. And the final thing is redefine what success looks like to you. What does success look like to MiltonCraft? And I've told you, it's going to be totally different than what it looks like to you. So we have to define those things for ourselves. But the goal is not to get caught up in the trap. Society can get you caught up, get you so comfortable, make you feel like you have arrived. You're living the dream. You're not. You're living a nightmare because you're not enjoying this life. You only get one. You need to take advantage of it. Do the things that make you happy. Do the things that make you feel good about yourself. Do the things that make you feel good about being able to go home and talk to your family each night. Find out what those things are. So that will help you to escape this career trap of thinking you need to be stuck in somebody else's company for the rest of your life. That is a false lie. False lie, is that a word? That is false. That is truly false, because you have so much more to offer, so much more to give. So hey, just wanted to come out real quick, share that. That just came on my mind this morning, and I said, let me go tape this real quick, because I think somebody else needs to understand the importance of escaping the career trap. And there's so many different things that you can do. I gave you 4 things you can do to help you get out of that. And I think if you just focus on those, just first come to the realization that I'm stuck in a trap. That's the first thing you need to realize. And once you realize that, you'll start thinking of things that will help you to get out of it, to help you to go forward, to help you to find the courage to say, hey, look, I'm going to go forward and I'm going to do this. Milton Craft, man on a mission. Thank you so much. Have a great day and talk to you soon.